What's up, guys? It is the 23rd of January. Another Tuesday is upon us. And gonna probably keep going on the rant that I did on Friday a little bit here. Because it's amazing the amount of interesting calls I have where even though there's been some amazing things happen rate-wise, it's amazing how it's not enough. There's what I've found with folks, some, not everybody, I'm just saying it's just a handful, but those handfuls stand out. It's really interesting how those handfuls stand out because of how they look at things. Because it's almost like you could literally give somebody a brand new gift of some sort, right? In fact, I actually saw this thing on Instagram. I was watching how mother responded to her daughter. They were at a store, and her mother was looking at this handbag. Right, it's one of these really expensive ones. You $1,000, $2,000 for a damn handbag. Some of you guys like to do that crap. I don't understand it. You and I will never be able to communicate on the level that makes sense to me. Now, I'll spend $1,000 on a backpack, so I gotta haul some shit with that, right? Something small like that, not gonna do me any good. Backpack, I gotta haul out a deer carcass, plus all my equipment, plus my bow, my firearm, whatever it is. Yeah, you need that thing to be comfortable. You need to be light, and you need it to be durable, and you need to have all this stuff set up the right way. That makes sense to me. But then again, it won't make sense to you. So I get that. But what didn't make sense on this Instagram reel was apparently they were in the store. She was going off about this particular bag. And when they walked out, she surprised her with the bag. And mom was just all happy. And then she immediately opened up the bag. She goes, "Well, where's the wallet?" She's like, "What do you mean? Where's the wallet? I got you the bag." He goes, "Well, there's a wallet that came with it too." "I don't want it if you're not going to give me the wallet too." It's frustrating when you see that kind of thing. Somebody does something nice, and because you didn't do more, now they don't even want it. We got clients that investors that it seems like the newer people, the people who don't quite understand real estate investing. There's some stuff that are being basically given in a really amazing way. And I'm seeing it from not just us as a lender, right? The sellers, all these others, and they're like, "Well, what about this?" So they're just literally digging. They're really making it to where people that are helping them to get started in real estate investing, they want them to go in the negative. They really want them to lose money to help them get started. But if everybody does that, nobody's going to be left around to help you. You're going to be left by your damn self because you're going to slowly make sure nobody wants to work with you. Period. So there's something that was always said: when everybody wins, everybody wins. The people selling the home need to make a profit, right? The people who are doing the property management need to be able to pay their people and make a profit. People doing the loan need to make a profit. You as the real estate investor need to be able to get a quality property that you can rent out, and you get somebody else to pay the payments and you make a profit. The problem is it's just not enough for many people. And I'm speaking to those guys right now. If you're in one of those situations, you got to wrench and wrench and wrench and wrench for every single dollar. I think you really maybe reconsider what you're investing in. Maybe you go directly to the stock market, just put your money there and let it ride. But if you expect people to give you everything and bleed and still be able to give you quality service, I don't know your expectations are right. You got to understand how it is that everybody wins. Everybody must win in this whole thing. I understand that. I get that. It took me a little bit to look at that too, but I just closed on some properties. We had some refinances done on some properties we pay cash for. And my wife is the one who did the refis on these, not me. I've done refis on others, but we kind of spread it around a little bit. So let's take a look at this. Let me show you this particular deal. In fact, I got to try and zoom in a little bit if I can. I don't know if it's going to let me zoom. It's not going to let me zoom, unfortunately. So what you're looking at here is an estimate, a loan estimate, $150,000 cash out refinance. Interest rate, actually, it's a rate term refinance, 7.875%. And not only is it 7.875, we paid almost a point in closing costs to get this rate. We're seeing things below that. We're seeing 7.625 being offered to other people right now. I'm seeing some rates being offered that are a lot lower than this. In fact, let me even show you the points here. I can show you that on this page. I have to get this other page. Oh man, this is hard to manage here. Okay, let me show you the points because I actually stopped the share screen. Look, points 953.635. So not really bad points, but we still paid points for this thing. $2,548 in lender fees. Why? Because that's what it costs to get the deal done. Period. So if you're going to sit there and fret over the cost and shop and shop and shop and shop and shop, you can sit there and shop into oblivion and never be satisfied. You need to get the deal closed as quick as you can, move on to the next thing. That's what you got to do. That's what it takes when you come to become a real estate investor, be successful at this stuff. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. I'm just telling you my perspective on it. This is here to help you, not to chastise you. I'm here to help you. Now let's talk about interest rates for a minute. We've been talking about it a bit. What is bank rate telling us? Going back to bank rate, bankrate.com, right below the girl on the yellow slide. It's going to show this one, the banking piece. Click on mortgage. 30-year fixed mortgage for your average real estate buyer. This is people buying a house to live in, 7.06. If you're being offered anything in close to that, or remotely better as a real estate investor, you run, don't walk to closing, period. Now let's look at what's happening in the market. A lot of people say, hey, did rates just go down? No, they did not, guys. I'm sorry, but they did not. They did go down from where, let's say, they may have been way over here, right? But they were higher than we were on this date, which was December 23rd. So we're higher than that. We're higher than we've been since that date. In fact, the only other time that we've been close to where we are today was December 6th. All the rest of the time, we've been slightly better than that, but this is where we sit today. We're in a worse position. The market moves constantly. Because we're in a slightly lower position, all we have to support us right now is this particular moving average. That's what we've got right there. So we're looking at a 200-day. The 200-day moving average, looks like, yeah, that's the 200-day moving average supporting us right now. That is our support. If we break through that, we got to fall here. That's a pretty significant drop. You're going to see somewhere in the range of about 3/8 to 0.5% increase in cost if we drop to there. So just know rates are constantly fluid. They're constantly moving. If you're getting one that sounds somewhat acceptable, lock the damn thing and move on. Turn your back to the lock and move forward. This whole going back, say what rates do. Once you lock them. This whole thing of wondering whether if that's going to get better or maybe you shouldn't have locked it. Quit stressing over that. It doesn't matter. There's other things to look forward to in your business than what did the rate do. That is amateur hour BS. Go past that. Let's go past the fact that you're a beginner and let's become a professional, which is lock it, move forward. That's what we do. Those of us that have been doing a long time, I've been investing since 2001. That's what you do. Appreciate you. If you have questions about that, you really want to understand that, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to talk to you with greater detail about why I think that way. I'll talk to you soon.